Hey guys, in this session let us learn about housekeeping of database files in your file system. It is very essential to create a shell script always to maintain the files in the file system. Without any shell script, it is too difficult for the DBA to manually clear either trace files or incident files or audit files. Okay. Oracle database has multiple files, right? So like data file, reader log file, and archive log file, control file, trace files, core dumps, incident files, audit files, etc. So these are all the main files which are generated by Oracle database, and you cannot remove all these files as such in your file system. Special care is needed for data file, reader log file, and archive log file as well, also control file, right? Apart from these, trace files are not going to impact your database from regular operations. Even if you delete those trace files, you may end up losing your diagnostic files for further troubleshooting, but it is not going to hamper your current production system, right? Even audit files also. Audit files are similar to trace files. You can just directly remove it from the file system, right? So for data files, reader log files, archive log files, and control files, apart from archive log file, other files cannot be moved or removed. But data files can be moved using SQL Plus, right? And reader log files can be dropped and recreated in a different file system. Control files, so if you have multiple, you can say multiplex of control files, then obviously you need to make sure that all the control files are placed in the location as per control_files parameter, right? So we don't go much deeper into database part. Okay, so control files will not take much space in your file system, so you can just ignore it. So we have to housekeep trace files, core dump files, incident files, audit files, right? Even archive log files cannot be removed directly from your file system unless until you have Orman backup. Okay, so we are going to use Orman backup in our shell script to manage archive log files, and we can use OS commands to remove all these trace files, core dump files, or incident files, audit files, right? Okay. Now let me show you all these files. If I log into the database, so say show parameter audit. So audit file dest is the parameter which stores all the location of the audit. So this is the audit dump directory where all the audit files will be dumped. Okay, and to check your trace files and alert log files or core dump files, incident files, you can use this diag info parameter. So here you need to check diag trace location and incident location. Okay, so just say ls-lrt incident. Here you can see there are multiple incident files, right? So I can also see incident files before 6 months. So if I don't need these files, I can just remove this using shell script. Okay, I can also manually remove it, but that is not effective, right? You cannot monitor each and every databases. Say for example, if your current environment has almost 200 or 300 databases, you cannot log into each and every database and check all the diag location. So in this case, you can just use a shell script to remove automatically at equal intervals, right? And you can also check the trace location. So there are multiple TRC and TRM files. Okay, so these files, if they are not needed, you can remove it, right? Also, let us check the audit location. So you can see there are multiple audit files situated in this particular directory, right? Unless until if there are no audit procedures in my project, so if there is no security team who want these audit files to audit the database related to privileges and security, I can just directly go ahead and remove these files, or I can just take a backup of these files using zip or tar, and I can remove it, right? I can just create a scheduler job and remove these files at equal intervals, right? And if you go to incident location, you will also be able to see a lot of incident files, and there will be 4 dump files, C dump, yeah. Here you will be having some memory corruption errors or something related to segmentation fault. Okay, so these files would not be occupying much space unless until there are multiple OS failures or memory related errors. But if you don't want these files, you can just remove this. Okay, so as a DBA, you can use find command to locate all these files and remove it. Okay, trace files, incident files, core dump files, audit files, right? So this find command, go and search each and every directory which I specify, and it will look for a particular pattern based on the pattern which I give. Okay, say for example, so this is audit file. So if I just say star.aud, so this star is a substitution variable for all these audit files. Okay, then find command, search this pattern. Wherever there is star.aud inside this particular location, ADUM, all those files will be found out. Okay, so there will be a database which will store all the latest file related information. Okay, so we don't go much into this database part. Okay, so in those cases, locate command will not work. So let me go to this cdump directory. So there are multiple core dumps. So I just use locate. I'm able to locate this core file. our core directory, right? Now let me remove this file. Let me again use locate core_11235. Even though I have removed this file or directory, still I am able to see this particular directory under locate command. Why is it? So let me use find command to find this particular file. So I have to use the directory here, okay. So you have to use the location where you need to find a particular file, and -name is a parameter and followed by the value which I need to find, okay. So I'm not able to find this file using find, okay. So let me try to find some other file, this file. I'm able to find this particular file. Now let me again try to locate the same deleted file. Still I'm able to see this file, okay. So in this case I have to log in as root user and I have to just say update DB, okay. So this is the database which I have mentioned, okay, which is there in the Linux, and this database will be always updated for this locate command, okay, not for find command. So you have all these databases located into this directory var lib mlocate db, right? So this db stores all the currently updated files in the directory. So if I suddenly delete this particular file, this deleted information will not be updated in this particular db. So that is why I am still able to see this deleted file when I use locate. But now when I say update DB, this database will be updated with the latest information. So now if I again just locate this file, I will not be able to see this file. So we have 0 output, okay. So this is how you can update your mlocate db to update your locate command, okay. Sometimes even find may not get updated due to some reasons, but if you go inside the directory and directly check the existence of this particular file, you will not be able to see this file, okay. So these are all the files which needs housekeeping from an Oracle DBA perspective. So we are going to use shell script to either remove or manage all these database files in the future sessions, okay.